everyone with breast cancer who gets radiation, which is millions,
Yeah.
they get their lungs burned.
Right.
They're on their way to lung cancer.
So
listen.
that's right. So I thought a year after my treatment finished, I had blood work done. I had asked for a chest X-ray because I wanted to see for myself. My lungs were perfectly fine.
And what did they say at Credit Valley?
Well, not Credit Valley.
Was it? No.
It was the oncologist at Trillium actually, and she said, "That's great. That's great." I had also been put on not Herceptin.
Tamoxifen?
No, not tamoxifen. The other one, Arimidex. That causes long-term. It causes, actually not very long-term. One of the most devastating side effects is osteopenia and then osteoporosis. I was scared to go on it, but in all honesty, oncologists, because this is what they've been schooled in, and I don't blame them for the way they think, it's just the way they've been schooled. I was told I was going to get this, but it would prevent the cancer from coming back. So I started it for a year, did it for a year. And then I started having left hip pain. Didn't identify it with the drug at first. But then a friend of mine who was also on the drug from Hawaii, she told me she was having bilateral hip pain, both hips. And then she thought it was the Arimidex. And I thought, oh my goodness. So I stopped it. Right away, stopped it. And asked for a repeat. I had done a baseline bone scan, bone density, before I started the drug. That was perfect. 15 months later, 7.7% of my bone in the left hip was gone. I said no more. So I came off the drug. The next year when I saw the oncologist, she was very upset with me for coming off. But I said, I believe in what I'm doing. I'm continuing to take the essential fats and the fish oils and the vitamins and minerals and the other stuff. So I said to her, I know what I'm doing is the right thing. I believe in healing my body, not just taking drugs to prevent blah, blah, blah. So that was 2 years ago. A year ago, she saw me, tried to persuade me to go on it again. I said, I'm still doing fine. I don't have a problem. This year, I saw her just a week ago. We just sit and had a nice chat. And she discharged me from her care.
Oh, all
It's mandatory. Usually they see you for 5 years. So I said, do I actually need to see? I said, what? How long do you need to see me? She says, oh, you know what? I really don't do anything for you.
We have coffee together.
You know, we just sit and socialize, and that's it.
Yeah, but you're a billing code somewhere, trust me.
But no. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Question, did you have a bone density done again lately?
Not lately. I no longer have bone pain though. And I'll repeat it. I should have done it last year, but I'll probably do it again this year.
It will be interesting to see
To see exactly, because I'm continuing to take.
if it's rebuilt
And
or
it's
if
not
it's
exactly.
not gone worse.
It'll absolutely be rebuilt.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
Well, we've had ones in wheelchairs that had 2 hip replacements.
Yeah.
In a wheelchair for a year. Their bone density went up. And the first thing from the doctor was, well, they must be exercising. I don't think so, doc.
But the thing is, one cannot be afraid to do this, because I actually ended up realizing, because I didn't realize it at first, how much this is nutrition for the cells. And it made sense to me to go to the basic building block of the body and rebuild it. And that was my goal.
Thank you. And I guess what we can say is very few people with the Her2 new oncogene
That's right.
make it past the 2nd year.
Actually, I know another lady, a nurse as well, I was told she had, and when we talked to her, we realized we had the same type of breast cancer.
Yeah.
She just passed away a week ago.
Yeah.
And she was just diagnosed a year before me. She wouldn't do what I suggested. She just wouldn't do it.
Yeah. Well, most of them won't, so, you know, at least there's more oxygen around. So, anyways, no, I mean, you put the information out. If people want to do something with it, they do something. If they don't, what? I've done all I can. What you need to understand is that if you don't change your thinking, if you don't change what you're doing, if you just do what is being done, what do you become? Statistic. How do you like the statistics up there? You don't want to know the statistics on the HER2 new oncogene and breast cancer.
I really don't want to know. I never wanted to hear it anyway.
But you know why she's alive? Because she didn't do what they said. She did what she wanted to do. She
But
listened.
you have to be strong.
Yeah, oh yeah, exactly.
Not many people can do what I did.
No.
Not many people can.
Oh no, I mean it's tough. It's about
It's
$3 a day. It's about $3 a day, and you have to open the bottles.
No, but what I'm saying, not many people can say to a doctor, I'll do the radiation and the chemo, but this is what I'm going to do in addition to, because they're going to talk you out of doing what you want to do, and people are actually afraid to do that. But
Well, it does show you that most people are sheep. And here's the other one. Why do you want to do what the doctor tells you? Doctors die on average. Doctors die on average 8 years younger than the average person. So they must have all the answers. Not.